So the kids are home from school and everything is falling apart in your house, right? I know that's what's going on with me. Hi, my name is Danielle. I'm Miss Happy Housewife, and I'm trying to teach you there's no such thing as a perfect housewife, just a happy one. So, yes, kids are home from school, and some of them might be taking online classes, but how are we going to go and keep this house together and not let it fall apart like it usually does on the weekends? I'm going to make some breakfast and let's talk about it. So for me, I know I took a week off from really filming anything, and really because my husband was on PTO, he was home and my daughter was home, and things just fell by the wayside, fell off the wagon, so to speak. My husband, he's gone back to work. He works for Walmart, so he's one of those essential people that have to work, even though most of the nation is quarantined. But my daughter's still here, and how do we keep it all together? Well, this is what I'm going to do. I think that we still need to have our routines. I think that we still need to go and keep things running as smoothly as possible because kids, people in general, we thrive on routine. So we need to keep some sense of normalcy in our house to help everyone kind of cope with what's going on. Even though we may not know completely what's going on, it's going to help a lot dealing with some of that stress. There's a few basic things that we need to do to kind of keep the house in order. We need to make sure the dishwasher is unloaded, loaded again, ran, and that's the big one. So other things that we should really be doing is kind of picking up. So one of the things that will really help with that is going to be our room rescue. I'm going to kind of up the ante a little bit on that. I'm not going to be doing my weekly home blessing this week. There's too much going on. But what I can do is a 5x5. So I'm going to pick 5 rooms in my house and I'm going to work on them for 5 minutes. That's definitely going to help. And I'm going to bring you along with me. So this is where my family basically lives. So it's definitely one of those areas that I need to make sure is clean. So I'm going to quickly do a cleanup of this area and then we'll move on to the next area. So 1, make sure that the living room is picked up. Do it for 5 minutes. I'm done with the living room. And one of the next rooms that I'm actually going to tackle is, even though people aren't going to work or school or whatever, I still need to make sure that I get some laundry done. So that's going to be my second one. And over the course of all of it, it's probably going to take a little bit more than 5 minutes, but folding laundry I can do while I'm watching TV. So let me go ahead and start a load of laundry. So another one of the rooms that I think that really needs to get attention is the kitchen, because for me, If the kitchen is dirty, then everything else is dirty as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend 5 minutes just wiping down all the clean surfaces. Well, I'm gonna make them clean surfaces. I'm gonna be wiping that down, and then we'll move on to our next area. Look, I got an Instant Pot. I don't know how to use it just yet completely, but expect to see some of those being made. As we've been spending more time together, some of us have been having dinners together, and I know I've been cooking more, which I love cooking. I really, really love cooking. So with that, we want to go and make sure if you're going to be sitting down at the table, might as well get the table cleaned up. And honestly, take a look at mine. It's horrible. So it's going to take me less than 5 minutes to go and make the table look presentable. I did go and move the gnome and that whole village thing. I did move it off of the island when I got groceries because we got a lot of stuff, and so I made sure to go and clean that off. But now I think we're going to be moving the gnome onto the dining room table. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next 5 minutes. Now, the last room that I'm going to do, I'm not going to bring you in there because, I mean, you've seen me do it quite a few times. But since we have everyone home, it's really important that we are swishing and swiping the toilets at least once a day. Make sure you're doing that. And that way, that's going to make the house a lot better. Oh, and it's going to smell better, especially for me, because I have lemon pine sol in there. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'll come right back. So that's really my 5x5. I work in a maximum of 5 minutes in each room. And I'm only picking the top 5 that I know that the majority of my family is going to be in. Here's some other things I would recommend. If you have any extra time, try tackling some of the things that are more creature comfort, making the bed, things like that. Ultimately, we're here together, so why not spend a little bit of time with your family? If that means getting them involved, get them involved. I'm personally not going to let this time do me. I'm going to do it. So I'm going to be learning things. I'm going to be trying to learn something new, read some books. That's my plans. I want to know what your plans are during this time. What do you plan on doing during this time to, make use of it? Is that maybe some board games with your family? Is that reading something? Is that learning something online? Let me know. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.